YouTube. Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, I'm going to give you an update on my indoor terrarium that I just acquired. I think I've only done one video on it so far, and this will be my next one. I've got something to update you guys on in just a second. Oh, okay, he's with the kid. Okay. Before I show you guys what's going on in the terrarium, I just want to give you a heads up that I did not go seeking this addition out. Ooh, this needs water. What had happened was I have a friend who loves all of my planty posts on Facebook, and she often shares them on her page. And one of her friends contacted her and said, do you mind if I contact your friend and see if she would like to come and take some of this from me before I let it all die in the winter? And she said, absolutely, Ro would love that. So that is how I acquired this. I did not pay for it. I didn't even go looking for it. The guy contacted me and I didn't say no. In fact, I went and picked it up that day. All right, let's take a look. Ta-da! So here it is. My newest acquisition. I think he called it a prickly pear cactus. He had, I don't know, a solid 50 pieces just like this. And this was all one big piece, but that had fallen off when because I guess he brings his plant in, and it's huge. It's enormous. He brings his plant in for the winter, but it's so big that a lot of it falls off when he starts moving it. And this was one of the pieces that fell off when he was moving it. And I just recently broke that paddle off because it was on the edge here. You can see that fresh wound. That's where that piece was at. Anyways, so he gave me this enormous piece of cactus, prickly pear cactus, and I threw it in here. I don't know if it's gonna thrive, but it's in here. I asked him what to do, and he said, don't overwater it, put it in some dirt, and put it in my sunniest window. That was it. And then he said in the summertime, go ahead and move it outside. And then when it gets under 30, bring it back in. Under 30 degrees Fahrenheit, bring it back in. He said over the course of the winter, I should only have to water it 2, maybe 3 times. So, okay. Wow. You see how massive this thing is? Like, that's my hand. This thing is enormous. These paddles are huge. His plant was gigantic, so I'm gonna take his word for it. I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. He said he's had his for years, and that's how he's taking care of it, so okay. In the meantime, I think it looks pretty good in here. What do you guys think? It's a nice piece of interest. I'm going to see if I can find something that doesn't grow too fast that I can stick right here that has a little bit of color to it. But, yeah. Yeah. I now have a huge prickly pear cactus in my terrarium. I still need to clean this. But I'm quite pleased with it. I was surprised when he told me that this would stay outside until it got under 30 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know why I thought cacti needed really hot temperatures. So, in the meanwhile, my Hoya are doing very well that I put in. As is this succulent that I got from the Aldi. I think it was, yeah, Aldi. They were on clearance for $1. So I have 2 Hoya and then this one succulent. And then this huge prickly pear cactus so far. So, yay. I was wondering what I was going to fill this thing up with. And man, the universe just keeps sending me plants for this thing. And that's incredible. I guess, you know, like my mom says, when you throw it out there to the universe, see what comes back at you. So far, I am very pleased with how the universe has responded to my request. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this update. I'll be back on another day in another video. Until then, take care and happy growing.